traveling in the state of Virginia, working our way toward West Virginia. In case there's people here who may not understand or know, this is Mickey.
Hello.
I am your consummate host, Chuck. And we have mountainous scenes. We're driving through Western Virginia. And let's see. Trying to figure out how to get the chat to come up. Maybe it already is. I don't know. But we made a video this morning. You should go watch it. It was about the doubled ears on Lincoln Sense. Made that so I could go through the process showing Mickey how to do it so he can do it next time.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got it. Witty Schism is here.
Oh, okay.
So, good day to you. Good day, good day. So, we're not in Kansas anymore. We're driving up to West Virginia for the day. And up into the Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River. Life is older than the sea. Right?
That's right.
Something like that. Oh, I know who you are. Yeah, it's you. And we're talking to Frosty's alter ego here.
Oh, okay. Gotta get past
Also,
this.
been given some thought and thinking through the idea of what we're going to do with regard to the pools. The pools are they're still fun. I mean, they're still working, but I'm sure people are getting kind of used to what. Wow, stopping. We're stopping on the interstate. This is interesting. What do we got going on here? Man, it's beautiful up here.
It is. This is a beautiful country.
Beauty, beauty. Okay, well, why did we stop on the interstate, I wonder? That's kind of weird. Just came almost to a grinding halt right on the interstate.
Right quick and in a hurry.
I've got a spam is calling me. You want me to answer?
We don't need to talk to spam right now.
Hello, you're on the air. We're our first time caller line. And the east of the Rockies line. We've been talking about what we could do with like some business ideas. Mickey's tossing. I'm listening to him.
He's acting like he's listening anyway.
We're going to start stocking up really good on dye varieties and start heading in that direction a little bit. And I'm kind of wondering, from the general populace who come to my shows, who would like for me to start including dye varieties in the pool? I think I've done it once, and I wasn't sure how it went over because, people didn't really communicate with me. What's up, Mr. McCumber?
Hey, Dan.
But if we get people to communicate with me about it, I'll know more about what we're trying to do. Because, this entire business is more or less an experiment, and it always has been. I just try to do things that make sense to me, make enough money for me to kind of crawl around and eat macaroni once in a while, and please the customers. That's number one. Trying to get people stuff they like. Oh man, there was a bunch of deer down there in the valley. Deer in the valley. Yeah, so I don't know, give me your thoughts. Where are we going? We're going to West Virginia. We're in the Virginia mountains right now. I'll show you a picture. Hang on a second. There we go.
It's not a good view.
No, not right now. but it's clear as a bell outside. I mean, it's absolutely really clear. Here, I'll get you a picture of the mountains here soon. There you go. Way off in the distance, you can see some mountains, but we're on a mountain now. You see, there's just a little touch of snow left on the ground from, I don't know, some sort of a little snow they got. But we're headed up to West Virginia today. We're going to look at a collection to purchase, perhaps. Dan's been to Wheeling, West Virginia.
Been there myself.
And, yep, I've been to Wheeling before. On my way to Pittsburgh. We're not going that high. We're actually up to the capital, Charleston, then we're going to head west. Not quite all the way to Huntington, but we're going west. There is some snow. Look out there. So yeah, the thought here is that we might start adding some die varieties in with the other coins in the pool to try to get it, a little bit of. That's an awfully convenient term. We're going to start adding some die varieties in there to put a little variety in the mix. I didn't think about that until I was just about to say it.
So I didn't know what you meant.
What's in the collection? I don't know. From all the pictures I've seen so far, it looks like we're just going to pick up a bunch of junk wheats. But we'll find out one way or to other.
This way, we just got away from the house for a little while.
That's right. It was time to get out of Dodge for a minute. You want to stay where you're going to be on 77. Go up to Bluefield. Bluefield's in West Virginia. And so we're going to look at it's basically a bunch of jars and books full of pennies. And this guy don't know much about what he's doing, so we're going to have to help him make him home with it. Maybe not. But I'm going there anyway. Says he is overwhelmed, and because he's overwhelmed, he wants us to take a look and see what we think we can do with it. And well, he's pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure he's correct, that we likely would not be overwhelmed by this because it's not that big to us. But anyway, let's see. Wednesday we had snow and sleet, and then yesterday morning I got up to go down and pick Mickey up. And if anybody doesn't know, Mickey lives about an hour away from me. And so generally it takes about 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes drive to this town called Four Oaks. But I got out there and got on the roads, and the roads were just slick as greased owl snot. We were up and down hills and all that kind of stuff, and I'm doing fine. I'm driving along, but it seems like every road I took, there was another stoppage. Block, people spun around on the road, cars upside down all over the place, the semi-trucks getting stuck trying to go up hills, and I'm out in the country roads. It took me over an hour to make the 15-minute drive to Four Oaks. Now, I was supposed to be at Mickey's house to pick him up at a specific time. It's 10 a.m. And at 10 a.m., I was still in Four Oaks. I was only 7 miles away from my house. But I knew as I headed down his direction, it was going to clear up a little bit, and it did. Next county, I was back up to the speed limit because there wasn't any ice on the roads. But right up around my house, man, it was horrible. It was horrible, horrible. There were places where I was wondering if I was going to make it because the roads were covered in a glazed white sheet of ice. That was fun.
Decent mountain view right here.
Oh yeah, look at there. Let me flip the camera around. I'll do it that way so I can see what I'm pointing you guys at. The Virginia Mountains.
Yeah, we're just getting into them, but it's mountains nonetheless.
Well, we're almost.
Yeah, right. really not any big mountains.
I don't know exactly where we are, but we're not. I don't think we're very far away from where I-81 starts heading south a little bit, because we're on 77 now, just left North Carolina. Oh, there's the big McDonald's in the sky. We all knew there was one. Well, it's in Virginia, folks. So if you want to see it, you got to get up, put your big boy pants on, and go to West Virginia. Or Virginia, I'm sorry, Western Virginia. Hello, Mr. Longy. How are you doing, sir? We mailed all the packages out yesterday, so everybody who was in the auction last week and everybody who had who had coins in the mystery pull the other day, those are all headed towards you. Still looking for ideas that you guys can provide to me on videos that I could post on YouTube. You can send those ideas to me at cd@coppercoins.com. I'll put them all on the sheet that Eric Maith and I are working on. We'll be doing shorts and regular videos on a very regular basis. I am kind of out of my excuse that I couldn't figure out how to do it. Well, that only lasts so long, then you buy a new computer. Well, my old computer just would not crunch the video speed, and my new computer will. So we're in a position now where we can actually do a good job with it. Made a video this morning, for those of you who didn't hear earlier, about the doubled dies. There's one in there you guys may or may not have heard about. The other ones you probably already know about. The one thing I didn't include in there that I probably should have is the fact that there has been a discovery made of what is believed to be a 2024 double ear. And the 2024 double ear is something I'm going to have to look at before I can sign off on it, that it's a real McCoy. But
luckily I found one the other day that I'm going to...
Yeah, Mickey found one, so he's going to give it to me and let me take a look at it and see what I think it is. And, well, I'm pretty sure if Mickey found it, he's calling it a double die. It probably is one. He's pretty good at that stuff. Oh, what's up, Farm Dog?
Thanks to Chuck.
Farm Dog is on the line.
Hey, Farm Dog.
Well, we're having a good time today, and I just figured I'd come on for a little while and tell you guys what's going on and pay a short visit to all of my people out there. And I did have an opportunity to speak with Ken Potter on the phone today. So he and I discussed the whole subject of people stealing other people's content and publishing it. And we both agree that the world is a very, very big place when it comes to that. So the two of us agreed that we were going to work together and try to find a number of people whom this information is being stolen from, to work together, all of us, on a big class action lawsuit against the authors of these, or author of these pseudo books, I'm going to call it, because they're not even real authors. We have to do discovery to find out who these people are and how to contact them, hoping that it's not Amazon itself writing these books, because that would be a little harder to follow, a little harder to fight, you know. Let's see, what else do we have going on there? Oh, is Frank here? Well, hello, Frank. How you doing, sir?
Mr. McCain.
It's a little bit difficult to read the screen, so we're just kind of letting you see me, or us, rather than, snow's getting a little bit deeper. Actually, real snow here. Looks like it's probably just going to keep doing that as we get closer to Virginia, or West Virginia. We're in Virginia. As we get closer to West Virginia, I think the snow will be more impactful simply because it's further north and it's a little higher in elevation. Let's see, what else did we talk about?
Well, you did get Ken's going to sign those cards.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to mention anything about that again.
Well, you just did, so.
Yeah.
What else we got? Anything else?
I can't think of anything else.
You guys got anything for me? Frank says safe travels.
Thank you, sir.
Paula says it needs to be done. Yes, it does need to be done. This is detrimentally affecting the entire numismatic community. So I'm going to talk to Ken. I'm going to talk to others, and I'm going to talk to all of you guys about perhaps running a GoFundMe, because this is something that all numismatists should be involved in. It's destroying the hobby, and it needs to stop. And we need to find a way to stop it. But if we were able to do like a GoFundMe, we're gonna need probably tens of thousands of dollars to fight this. And while we are willing to put our best foot forward, we are penny merchants, penny sellers. We don't really have a whole lot of money to do this, and I don't have the resources myself. But regardless of who it is we're filing against, you stay on 77. It doesn't matter who we're filing against. We know the law. We know what the laws are, and we know that they are running against the law. Yeah, Charleston, West Virginia. And so that is what we're working on. Will I let go of any of perhaps one 1911S? Wants to know if I want to give up a 1911S.
If you got one, I'm sure you'll sell it.
Well, yeah, it ain't like I don't have one.
Yeah, I know.
I think I got a couple of them around.
Yeah.
Sure, Frank. No issues there. I'll look that up when I get back home and let you know. What else do we have? Otis says we're on the road again.
On the road again.
Well, Paula says that there has to be a collector attorney out there who bono. The only issue with that I can think of is that a lot of the attorneys that might be out there, there's thousands, tens of thousands of attorneys, but I think it has to be someone who specializes in copyright and federal trademarks in order to do anything with this. I'm not really sure, but that's what I think. So we're gonna keep throwing our wits together to see what we can do, but I think it would be easier to get a really good attorney to fight this if we were to pay them something. And so that's kind of what we're thinking, what we're looking at. It's copyright infringement. It's also robbing federal trademark. It's there's a lot of things that they're doing that are not okay, including the possibility and the crime, which is blowing copyrights, and you are mailing it through the federal mail, through the U.S. Postal Service. It becomes a federal crime, and that's kind of a bigger issue. And see, we're looking up ahead of us right now. I'm kind of fixated on this snow idea, but looking up ahead of us, we're headed toward West Virginia here, and there's a mountain up there, a hillside that's almost kind of covered in snow. You can see it's real light colored, and that's snow up there. This is just really pretty country. I like the way it looks out here. It's a beautiful day too. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A wonderful day to be a neighbor. Won't you be mine?
Neighbor.
Won't you be mine?
Neighbor.
Let's see. Omar Sneed says, "It sent me a personal message from the heart through your website a couple of months back. I was wondering if you received it. We got some of the most beautiful, perfectly toned wheats. Through my website. How was that done? Through lincolncent.com? Through Coppercoins? I don't think you can connect with me through Coppercoins. I'm not sure about that. I will have to take a look. One of those old green albums. Would that be a Wait Raymond? The old green ones?
I think so.
I think Wait Raymond is green. I can't see color, so it doesn't help. But you talk to color-sighted people, they'll be able to tell you. That's the way I am. My handicap disallows me from being able to see colors, so...
Yeah, he got a vegetable at Golden Corral a while ago. I thought it was carrots, and it was
celery.
celery.
It was green, it wasn't orange. So I just assumed by the way it was cut that it was carrots. Most people don't put pieces of celery in their what part was that?
No, there we go.
Oh, here we are. We're back live.
Come out of the... No, there we go.
Oh, here we are. We're back live.
Come out of the trees.
Back live again. We're actually climbing mountains right now, and so we're probably not going to last long on this adventure here. We'll end up having to bow out and enjoy our drive because, well, West Virginia doesn't really have good cell reception because it's such a beautiful mountainous state that, well, we really just can't pick up on cell phone reception. We're getting closer to our snow-covered mountain up here.
It's pretty country. I just can't say
It's beautiful up here. So we're in Bland County now. That's the last county we go through in Virginia before we go up to West Virginia. But anyhow, I appreciate it, folks. Omar, send me an email. Send me an email. Copy this down. cd@coppercoins.com. cd@coppercoins.com. Send me an email and describe to me again what you have, or actually just go back and forward the email to me so I can read it. I don't remember receiving it. To cd@coppercoins.com and I'll give you a chat. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day. And, well, yeah. Mickey over here, he says the same.
Yes, I do. Y'all have a good day.
Have a great day. Here's our first tunnel. We're about to go into a tunnel, so I'm going to have to let you guys go. And thanks a lot for being here, and I'll talk to you in a while.